Oh, okay. I must got a delay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Friday Live, brought to you by the Hood in conjunction with the Finance Rebel. But we're gonna talk about that in a minute. This is our we got the soundboard in the building. This is our Friday show. We come talk about what's going on in the world of everything. Our lives, finance, black culture, TV shows. A little bit of everything, man. I got Kamari and Corey with me in the building. What's up, y'all?
What up?
Man? Living La Vida Loca, man.
Everything good, man?
Everything is everything, man.
You ready? You ready for your flight, man? I know you about to head back to the Midwest. You good?
Yeah, man. I was just, your wifey called me as soon as I was on, as soon as the show was ready to start. So
all right. So you packed and all that?
Yeah.
Listen, man, for everybody who's watching this on the replay, salute to y'all. If you're here live, let us know who's here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kamar, you got the full control right now. What's up with you, Kamar? How are you, good brother?
Man, I'm alive and breathing on schedule, brother.
Hey, listen, that's all you can ask for, man. That's all you can ask for is to wake up every morning, man. But listen, man, Kate Diggie's in the building. GC, hey, Kamar, you got to share that. Let me see if I could do that, man, because gave Kamari full control over the show, and now I can't do nothing, man. Kamar, you got to share the comments, bro.
I got there on the screen, bro.
All right, but hold on, though. Real quick. It might be a delay on my end, bro, because, ever since we went live, I see Noble right there. All right.
You got that janky Wi-Fi, man.
The song was
No.
No, my Wi-Fi got upgraded.
Kendrick dropped a new album today, not just a song.
Oh, I only heard the heart. I ain't even heard the whole album.
Yes. So that one that everybody's been playing over the hotkey, yes, it's. I only got through a couple songs. It's dope though.
Oh, yo, crazy part is I've been running so crazy and trying to get to the show. I didn't realize he dropped the whole album. I just kept listening to the Heart Part 6 because on my timeline, everybody kept tweeting out every time Kendrick dropped a Heart song.
Wasn't that the name of the Drake song?
Well, whatever the new Heart is, I thought it was whatever the Heart is, whatever the newest Heart that he dropped. He dropped the Heart song.
Drake dropped the Heart part. So because Drake dropped the Heart Part 6 to try to stop his momentum, and I guess K-Dot was like,
oh, I guess he said FOH because the one I just listened to, I thought it was 6 too. So it is what it is.
EAD.
Man.
I think K-Dot said EAD and just went and just dropped his.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
all right, so we got Miss Edie's Kitchen. What's up, Miss Edie's Kitchen? How are you? Checking in with the finance.
He got to get that pre-Super Bowl run in, so he could, because he performing at the Super Bowl, so he got to get a little runway into the Super Bowl. So this album dropping now, so he can have a runway into the Super Bowl, so he can perform some of these songs.
Correct. And I mean, he's mentioning names, talking about Wayne, talking about Nas. It's interesting.
He did what? I didn't hear the album. Bro.
Respectfully.
He Wayne number? Oh, okay.
He didn't really clap. So what he said is that Wayne didn't like what he's doing, so he's not working hard enough. Because with the Super Bowl thing, that whole melee with Pastor P started all off. Like if it's going to be in New Orleans, you got to have Wayne there, which I get, but I don't get all at the same time. But that's another conversation for another story, for another day, rather.
No, absolutely. I thought you said he clapped at Nas, though. It's about to be a problem.
No, he said because Nas gave him love. Nas showed him love.
Okay. All right, man. Yeah. All right. You causing issues, man. Listen, let's go back to the comments because Kamari causing issues, man. So GC says, recently in my little area, I've been seeing quite a few HUD-owned houses for sale. Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting.
GC, where you from? Because they got a bunch popping off in Philly too.
He from Alabama, man. Me and him we had this talk, man.
Nice.
Alabama.
But I mean,
says,
but PHA's been selling cribs in Philly too. So, and PHA is a hub subsidy.
I was getting ready to say, but the difference between PHA and HUD specifically, though.
That's why I said that. But you rock out, bro, because you are the real estate expert here.
I'm not an expert.
Stay in my lane.
I'm anti-expert, anti-guru. I'm just a man out here trying to make it. That's all.
Okay, so I'm not going to let Jimmy lie to y'all. So Jimmy gets flew out to countries because of his real estate knowledge.
You making me sound like a trollop out here, man. Like, you know.
Go to a trollop.
Yeah, he making me sound like a young trollop out here, man.
Trollop is a
Lorraine.
crazy word. You use one of our vocabulary words from like the Tale of Two Cities. Like, you use trollop. Yo, that's
Lorraine.
crazy.
I got your inbox too, Lorraine. I saw that article. I'm gonna save that. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that maybe next week. Jay, what's up, good brother? My brother Jay Johnson in the building.
What up, y'all?
It's really good,
Yeah,
Jay. I seen you in your health journey, man. Congratulations on losing that weight, man. And you too, Jim. I see you, man.
Hey, man, I'm trying, good brother. Now, listen, man, I get inspired about Brother Jay too, man. We trying. But listen, though, we got a lot going on, man. We want to talk about Bitcoin for a quick second. We got other news. You said a whole lot, right?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to everybody who's been watching, getting free Bitcoin. As everybody knows, towards the end of our Friday lives, we do give away some Satoshis. You know, right? It used to be close to 40,000, but now Bitcoin is so high. As a matter of fact, let me do the calculations. Yep. $25 in Bitcoin is how many Satoshis right now? And for those who don't know, it's 100 million Satoshis in every individual Bitcoin. In every individual Bitcoin. And you do not have to buy a. That's one of the things I think is interesting to me throughout this journey is that people still believe they have to buy one full Bitcoin.
I don't think I've ever bought one full. I've had full Bitcoins, but I don't think I've ever bought one full.
Yeah, but I've had people still ask me like, "Yo, I gotta buy a full one." I'm like, "Nah, stack sats." So now here's the crazy part: $25.
Oops.
307 Satoshis. See what happens when you give Kamari controls? He over there don't know how to
He over there playing around with the controls, man.
Listen, man, I'm rusty. I'm getting back on it. Don't worry.
Yeah. You got to get your reps up. But listen, $25 US is now the equivalent of 25,307 Satoshis. That's interesting because when we first started giving out sats on the show, for every like 25,000. It was less than that. It was a little less than that. It was like 75,000. Then it was 60. It was 60,000 for a while. Most recently, it was about 40,000. But now we're down to 25,000 sats for every $25, which is just interesting because that's the idea. Over time, your dollars become worth less and your Satoshis become worth more, which is why you stack sats. But Kamari asked me a question before we came over here: is Bitcoin going to hit 100,000? Which is why you see the name of this episode. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, I like this 100K topic. I think it's an interesting topic, right? So anybody who's been following me for a while, you already know what I believe. I believe eventually we're going to go to 1 million, but that's either here nor there. Awesome. But what I do, it's going to take time. It may, it's going to be more than a decade. Listen, but I think
basic supply and demand is going to take Bitcoin to wherever it want to go. There's a limited supply and there's great demand. And that's just market knowledge. That's not even talking about the technology and anything else. That's just basic supply and demand.
So from a technological standpoint, it's built to always continuously go up, right? So that's how it's built. But now, like especially with the new administration coming in, like there was rumors I saw today that he's trying to set up a whole new position for like the head of crypto for the government or something like that. So it's a lot.
He want his peace. That's all. The government want their peace.
Yeah, but the thing is though, what I found interesting about the 100K number is that's such like an interesting number. And I believe that if we do get to 100K, one or two things are gonna happen. And that sounds like common sense, but what I mean by this is I think we'll see a huge drop, or FOMO gets to be to the point where it's gonna just jump extremely overnight. Only one or two things will happen. I think there's a bunch of sell orders in at that 100K number of people trying to take profit and get out of it because it's a nice round, big 100K number. But the thing about it is now with the ETFs and with the big institutions buying, there's always someone on the other side to buy. Like there's always someone to buy. And I think we're just living in unique times, man. I'm excited about it as someone who is a Bitcoiner, not a crypto guy. I don't care about any of y'all shit coins, but I just don't. I'll be consistent in saying that. The show is Stack Sats or Die Trying. It has nothing to do with anything else. But with that being said, though, I just think that the 100K is inevitable. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. You know what I mean? I'm not going to speculate on when, but it's going to happen. Come on, what's your thoughts, man? I'm not going to call you a Bitcoin hater, although Corey has called you that.
Y'all have called me that.
No. Don't say y'all. That was you and Corey. I stay out of it.
Listen, so
I've been telling Kamari about Bitcoin since 2017. We first started having this argument, man.
It's not an argument.
I told people to buy Bitcoin in 2017, and Kamari told me to slow up and make them do all this research and stuff. They just spoke.
I'm still on that. It's not changed.
Okay, but here's the question though. Let's just say they would have took Corey's advice. Would they be better off if they held the whole time?
No.
They don't know what they got, so they probably would have sold at some point.
Not only that, right? Let's not act like Bitcoin isn't super volatile. And so you got to remember what standpoint I'm coming from. People be asking me, Kamari, should I buy Bitcoin? I got $2 in the bank. I want to throw it all in. And it's like, you ain't got no savings, you ain't got no job, you ain't got nothing. No, don't do it.
I mean, but if that's the case, that's not a Bitcoin thing, though. You can say that about anything.
Yeah,
correct. And just like Jimmy, calls me out because we all did a presentation at the Black Blockchain Summit. And I said the same thing there. Like, we need to get on our financial education. Bitcoin is just an asset. It's just a thing. It's a tool. We're going to have a pullback on Bitcoin now. Everybody's excited about it. It's like these are the new tulips. So everybody's excited about these new tulips. And if y'all who don't know what tulips are, go look up.
Yeah, see, but that's a little bit. See,
you're a little
bit slanderous, bro.
You're a hater, bro.
That's not
This
slander.
is why I call you a hater.
Wait.
No,
Real quick.
no,
Wait. No. Hold on. Y'all don't ever think we're going to have a pullback in Bitcoin.
I just told you we will. I said especially if we crack 100K. But no.
Okay.
But see, when you use terms
with the tulips, they went out. Like, period.
But guess what? Tulips are still around right now.
You said it's up.
No, Tulip Mania. See, all right, I need y'all to do some Googles and Google.
That's right. Do that research.
Yeah, right. Because Kamari is being real disrespectful and dirty right now.
Actually, I'm not. I'm being honest and research.
Who don't know what Tulip Mania is?
By the way, hold on real quick. Me and Corey actually love each other like brothers. But we fight like brothers too.
Oh, yeah.
So y'all might see me get cussed out. And Jimmy trying to act like he low-key not with it. Because wherever Corey go, Jimmy's right behind him. So they both be swinging on me. They both swing on me.
Hold on. See how you do, Corey? Because here's the other thing about it, though. Me and Corey be arguing like that, right? So we don't say anything.
Not in public.
That's the beauty of it.
Not in public. Not in public. Y'all whoop me in public. No shame.
No, listen though, because it's all love. It's all love though. But here's the thing though.
Ain't no whoopings going on.
No, he's trying to distract us right now, Corey. Let me tell you how Kamari plays games. He knows that he's besmirching Bitcoin by using things like tools.
Oh, that's my favorite word right there. I am not besmirching.
And that's why I said it. And that's why
I am not, but I'm not. I'm just telling the truth.
You could have said
you being real crazy and dirty.
I am not.
Hold on. Let me say this one thing, Kamari. Let me say this. You could have said that it's a lot of hype around it now and it'll fall eventually, right? But when you throw out things like it's the new tulip, right? That is you using subs, right? So no.
That's
what I'm saying.
No, that is me saying, look up the Tulip Mania crisis. That's all it is.
But that ain't got nothing to do with this, though.
So here, this is what happens, though. People forget about history. Y'all know I love history. So that's why I pulled that. And the same thing has happened to Bitcoin several times. Will it continue again? Will it continue to run? Yes. I'm more excited about blockchain than I am about Bitcoin.
I hate that because blockchain is nothing. Blockchain is a database.
I disagree.
When people say that, that automatically tells me that they haven't done their 10,000 hours. That is the cop-out excuse. I'm more excited about
excuse.
What can blockchain? Let me ask you a question. From a technological standpoint, what can blockchain actually do that a database can't?
They're all databases, though. They're all electronic.
But the difference between Bitcoin and say a blockchain is the actual network. The Bitcoin is the largest network.
I got that. And so you're going to talk about big Bitcoin B and little Bitcoin. I got that. But I'm just saying, I like.
That's the whole thing. I'm more excited about blockchain technology. It's really a simple argument because blockchain technology is actually it's a database. It's nothing. What is there to be excited about?
Let me ask you this question.
That's like saying I'm excited about Microsoft Excel.
I got you. But let me ask you, is anybody, these people who are running and jumping on Bitcoin right now, do they really care about the network effect? Or are they looking at it as a straight investment, another way to get to the moon?
But the network effect is what gives the investment value, right? So therefore,
I disagree with that.
If I'm BlackRock,
I disagree with that.
If I'm Black, well, there's no disagreement about it. That gives it value.
So wait a minute.
Volume is the thing that gives volume.
And what's driving volume? What's driving volume?
Right now, what's driving volume is that people are starting. The price is driving the volume, and then the volume is dropping. Like it's a cycle, right?
No, but I'm gonna take it even deeper than that, right? The reason that you have institutions such as a BlackRock or Fidelity willing to do that is because of the network. The network is where the value lies. It's what holds the value, right? I'm able to transact from a monetary standpoint and go across the globe within seconds of something that is protected by the network. There is no other thing. That's why cryptocurrency is funny because they don't have the network effect that Bitcoin has. Therefore, the value can't be stored. The truth about Bitcoin is energy, right? But it's also people money because the people who are part of the network give it value.
Actually controls the money. That's the way gives it the value.
So I'm gonna be quiet and let y'all finish.
I'm running multiple nodes right now, and I'm contributing personally. As a matter of fact, I'm running miners and nodes personally. I'm contributing to the network. I am part of the network. Therefore, I add value to that. Every time I open up another miner or a node, I'm adding more value to the network because that secures the money even further, right? This is why it's different than when people say blockchain technology is a joke. That's something that someone made up who didn't understand how the whole thing works. No other actual cryptocurrency can say they have that network, right? This is why you have institutions who are willing to put as much resources and capital behind it because of that network. So you can't say the network doesn't give it value.
The Bitcoin network, the price is irrelevant to them.
I disagree. So Corey, wait a minute. Are y'all done? Because I don't want to cut y'all off.
No, I like how you did this though, because the whole thing is really about you and your slick talk, right? I just want you to know I catch your. I really just want you. I want you to know I catch your slick talk.
You lack full understanding, and so
I ain't say that. I'm not saying that. That's crazy.
Well, actually, Jimmy, you did say that. You did kind of say that. Don't back away from it now.
No, I said it.
I said that anyone who says I like blockchain,
and I just said that. You just said that. So on the slide, you just called me a dummy.
I didn't call you a dummy.
See, y'all, everybody sees this now. They jumping on me. But go ahead.
No. I didn't call. See, because you said I called you a dummy, and that's disrespectful.
I was talking to Jimmy. But
I didn't call you a dummy. I said you didn't do your 10,000 hours. That's not calling you a dummy. That just means you didn't do your 10,000 hours.
Oh, really? But y'all finished. Just go ahead.
No, the point I want to make is that there is a difference between Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Blockchain technology, when people say that it's a joke, right? It's a database. The network is where the value lies, right? So the network is what makes institutions and governments willing to put up as much capital and resources in there now. Now we have multiple governments talking about adding into the network. And in fact, there are actual nation states that run nodes and control that are part of the network, which give it value. So that's all I'm saying is if you want to really understand Bitcoin, you can't just study little b, you got to study big B as well, because those things are interconnected and it's what drives the value. You say you get it, but then you bring up, I'm more excited about blockchain technology. But I want to ask you this question. Why are you more excited about blockchain technology?
Can I respond to, because y'all listen, y'all just besmirched my whole character. Can I respond? Please?
It's a besmirch show. Go ahead, go ahead.
Corey said something when all this started. Supply and demand, economics. Mm-hmm. So what drives economics? Because nobody ever talked about what drives economics. It's the same thing that drove the toilet prices, right? It's emotions, it's greed. That's what drives, that's the human element that drives economics. So before we even get to the technology and all this, and Jimmy, we've actually, and Corey too, we've talked about this. Y'all hate the fact that people don't really recognize this for the full utility of it and the full functionality of it. They just looking at it as bang zoom to the moon, like they did with Doge. So when I say
they, who is the they you're speaking of though?
The market. Listen,
because what I can tell you is, if someone who's in the space, the people that are talking about Bitcoin now are different than the people that talk about all the other stuff.
Finish. I was listening. So when I say they, to answer your question, whoever is in the market, I don't care if it's the gold market, the Bitcoin market, the stock market, it's all driven by greed. Once you're open to market effects, it's all driven by greed. And all I'm saying is that we're going to see a run up. Everybody's excited about it. Happens every time. It happened in, what was it, 2017 when it ran to 20K? And then boom, what did Kamari say? Don't put your savings in it. And the people that did, they said, damn it, Kamari, I should have listened to you. It went back, what? To 6,000. Now, wait a minute. Now, yes, we have more people excited about it now, getting into it now. I'll give you that. I'm just saying it's still going to have fluctuations. That's all. And a lot of people who are not financially educated are going to suffer from that because they have no idea about financial planning, asset allocation, or any of that. That's all I got.
All right. So how does that? So my question to you was, what excites you about blockchain technology? I want to know what excites.
I do like the idea of smart contracts. Right. Wow. So that's
smart contracts are old as hell, man.
I know that, but I still think it's
old technology.
It's still effective though, and it hasn't been fully utilized. I love the idea. I love the idea that you can sell property, right? You can put it on the blockchain. Y'all have even used it. Y'all have even talked about it. I like that. I like the full functionality of it, not just the run up, I'm going to get rich quick idea of it. That's all.
All right, but you're talking about a distributed ledger, right? But that has nothing to do with all the other stuff. Like that is something that has already existed. It's old technology. This is why I keep talking about the network, because to me the network is where the value lies, right? And
what's the network?
I also think that it's a difference though when you talk about market makers and people who are speaking on this. There's a difference between someone degenning on Robinhood versus an institution. And at this point, those are the people that are aping in the market are institutions, right? So, but that's why I always like to really distinguish between Bitcoin and shitcoins, because a lot of the behaviors and things you're talking about really are related to shitcoins. And also, just as an aside, like I told you before, all the behaviors and things that you're speaking of, you could talk about that with anything.
Correct. That's why I said tulips. It applies then, it applies now.
Here's my point, though. My point to you, calm down, Corey. My point to him is Kamari is slick. Kamari likes to, you could have used different language. You did that on purpose, is all I'm saying.
I'm telling the truth.
No, you're not telling the truth.
Question. Can I ask the question? The market effects from the emotions people brought to the market of tulips, because they're still beautiful, right? Is that now still at play right now with this thing called Bitcoin? By the way, it's beautiful too.
I don't know how many institutions were in the tulip space at the time, right? That's
the Roman
one thing
Catholic Church.
That's the one thing I don't remember. But what I will say is this, though. What I will say is this, though. You're hilarious, man. That's all I want you. I just want you to. It's like you send shots, right?
You're not answering my questions, sir.
I'm not. I just want you to know that I hear you. That's all I want you to know. I just want you to know you're not.
But now, after you and Corey done slapped me around, I'm damn near white now because y'all slapped the black off me, right? Y'all won't talk about that. You gotta talk about the emotions. It's emotional.
Listen, emotions make you cry.
No emotions.
Emotions make you sad. Whatever H-Town said, man. Whatever H-Town said goes. But emotions are in every market. You can't remove emotions from the market. But what I'm saying is the people that are emotional and are making decisions, what I'm telling you is two things. That's not relegated to just Bitcoin. That's the first thing, right? Which you've already said, that's true.
I've already admitted that.
The second thing is those aren't the people moving the market right now.
Yeah, the Bitcoin whales are.
You see what I'm saying? Like those are the ones, the little guy who you're speaking of that doesn't have their financial plans in order and all those things. They're not moving the market.
They aren't moving the market.
And how do I know that, Kamari? Because I look at the beloved blockchain. I can see on the blockchain who's moving the market. I can see that it's not someone who owns 0.000001. That's not who's moving the market.
It's not a lot of those little dudes that Jimmy's talking about. Institutions are buying large blocks.
Yes, they're buying large blocks, but so are little people too. They all are.
Well, again, if you
so,
look at the block,
well, wait a minute, both of y'all trade. Somebody brought it up. There's a bunch of orders at 100,000, right? So what's going to happen when you get a bunch of little people start hitting that mark at 100,000? It's going.
That's why I said it could work one of two ways, because that number is so prominent that you may have more people who go through the FOMO phase, which is emotion, the FOMO phase. But what I'm saying is, I can literally right now, I can pull up my node. I can pull up my node and I can see every transaction, not just the transactions happening now, every transaction ever. And I can look at the transactions and I can see what's moving the market. It's a very interesting thing to do. And it's not what it was a couple years ago. A couple years ago, I would go in there and I would see people with, who would move the market. It'd be smaller people. Now that doesn't exist. What I'm saying is the game is different now, because what happens, and this is what the shitcoiners really rely on, is people look at that number. Right now we're at 90 some odd thousand, right? And people feel like I missed the boat. I've gotten at least 150 missed the boat calls the last 2 weeks.
Yes,
and
me too.
What happens is, because they feel like they missed the boat, they go to the shitcoin space. Jabbar will pull up when I mention the word shitcoin. It was like a bat signal or something. But people go to the shitcoin space and start buying other things because they feel like they missed the boat, and they actually rely on that. But now if you go look up the blockchain for a lot of the shitcoins, you'll see a whole different dynamic. Is all I'm saying. The dynamic is completely different. Hey, Bar, it's all love, bro. But you're the king of shitcoining.
The absolute king.
He's an admitted king of shitcoining. You know what I mean? Go check him out on Stack Die Trying episode 6.1. Anyway, but no, that's all I was saying, Kamari. But the point of the whole thing is, I just really want to, see what I mean? I really just wanted Kamari to know that I catch his subliminals, man. You like second the
It's not a subliminal though. It's not a subliminal. No. Hold on. Wait a minute,
bro.
So, whose idea was the title today?
Yours.
I get it. I'm just saying a lot of this is emotion.
Just admit that you were the Aubrey Graham of YouTube.
No. I'm just saying, even at the institutional level, a lot of it is they don't care about Bitcoin itself.
Institutions aren't FOMOing in. And this is what you need to understand. Institutions aren't FOMOing in. They built this infrastructure. They started building this infrastructure in 2016 and 2017. This is not FOMO. This is planned out.
All right, so everybody who's watching, Corey said this isn't FOMOing out.
This is the institutions are not FOMOing in.
I think I understand what he's saying.
I'm saying it is.
What I'm saying is, Corey is on some conspiracy stuff right now, man. I feel like
Corey. This is not a conspiracy.
No. Hear me out.
Structure for this.
I hear you.
Because
what you're saying is this is part of a bigger plan, right? This is something they planned out.
They did. If you just have to look at literally what happened, right? So in 2016, when the market jumped, right, JP Morgan and them told you not to buy, right? And then as soon as you sold your Bitcoin, they bought it, right? And then the market went shooting back up. And then again in 2019, right after the crash, and they told you Bitcoin is going to go to zero. And then people sold their Bitcoin, and then the institutions bought your Bitcoin. And now, again, they've been FOMOing people. I mean, they've been telling people that Bitcoin is trash, and then, but yet the whole time behind the scenes, they've been accumulating Bitcoin. And so you can't tell me that this isn't planned. Like this is, I mean, there's just too much proof. And like Jim said, you can just look at the blockchain. You can look at when they bought these things. You can look at the dates when they bought them, and then look at the dates when they told you not to buy. And those dates.
I've actually in a Bitcoin course I did last year. I actually charted that out by date. When I'll tell you, like when they literally went on TV and said that this is a scam and don't do it, and then you see their institution making a buy as soon as the price. Like that's a real thing. That I agree with. As a matter
like
of fact,
I said, the emotions are driving us. They playing in our face. They playing in our face. That's
but they always do, though. They always do. They always do.
They do this with everything. But what I'm trying to say to you is they've been building infrastructure so they could do this for years.
Okay.
You don't think they play in our face when it comes to real estate? Or when it comes to even the stock market?
I mean, listen, interest rate is ultimate playing in our face. But nobody talks about it. And interest rate cuts have hurt the black community, but again, nobody talks about it.
Listen, man, I'm see, I don't want to say it because Kamari going to talk trash, but I'm currently sitting on the task force right now, right? So I got appointed to this task force in the city, right?
You mean the guy who said he has no real estate knowledge? But go ahead.
No, but listen.
Yeah, I don't miss.
I gotta watch what I'm saying because I know. See, I got the king of besmirchment on the show. So I gotta watch what I'm saying, right?
I just hold you accountable to what y'all say. That's all.
But on this task force, there are a lot of professionals. But there's a gentleman who's a civil rights attorney. He was sharing and showing me some things that kind of blew me away, right? Because if you study the history of real estate and you study redlining and all the different things,
nobody wants to talk about that though.
No, but this is what shocked me. Now, this guy's an attorney in DC. He was showing me the sheer number of cases that he has of redlining between 2022 and 2024, meaning that it's still a prominent issue, right? A lot of times when we talk about redlining, we in our head at least, right? I know for me. Yeah, for me, I can be honest. I'm someone who works in real estate. So when I hear redlining, although I know it still happens, my subconscious is like, yeah, that's from back then. But he was showing me actual cases that he's fighting literally right now, where redlining has happened now. I only bring that up when you talk about how they play in our face, but they play in our face in all kinds of different ways.
That's right. And I mean, forget the cases. Look at Wells Fargo. Look at Bank of America. Both of them, if I remember correctly, after redlining. Current day.
Yeah. So I just thought that was interesting. He was showing me the cases, and I was like, man, this is like now. This ain't 1954. This is 2024. But people would make you believe that it doesn't happen anymore.
So what does that tell you? The war still continues. Like the great prophet P, there's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. You can run, but you cannot hide from these streets that they done shook.
You walking with your head down, scared to look. You shook. Correct. No such thing as scared crooks.
Correct.
We can keep. We could play my games all. By the way, Shook Ones Part 2, I just saw got voted as the greatest hip hop beat of all time.
I think I saw that. That's hard for me though. But that might be one of the I'm not doing pause with y'all no more. So listen,
you don't have to. I told you don't have to, bro. I can't help it.
So listen, Jimmy and Corey like run this anti-homophobic thing against me all the time.
Whoa, you see what I mean?
Yo, man, get the hell out of here. Hey, Kamari, man. Hey, Kamari. Yo, because Kamari say some real crazy stuff. Like I'm not even big into the pause culture. Like, but Kamari be saying some way off the wall stuff.
Listen, I'm an old man. I'm old school.
Most of the time I don't even get the pause. I'm like, hey, yo, like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't even get a chance to say pause because you be wilding sometimes, bro.
Yo, like you out of pocket, bro. You're out of pocket, man. You're the king of besmirchment. Way out of that's your new title, man.
Not at all. But listen, besmirch is one of my favorite words. I love it.
That's why I like using it against you, man. Yo, side note, man. I love the Finance Rebel hoodies and stuff, right? So I try to support my brother, of course. So I be out here wearing Kamari's merch like it's my own, right? So I tell him the other day, I was like, yo, I had on the Finance Rebel shirt. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm out here rocking your brand. I rock your brand like it's my own. I was like, I want to cop some more. You know what he had the nerve to tell me? Yo, I don't even remember the link to get you to buy it. I'm like
Correct.
you out here repping the
Correct.
brand, wearing the brand, and you can't even show me where to go to buy it.
Because I really don't sell these. These are for me and my peoples. But I'll put them out there.
He is your people. So what is Jimmy if he ain't your people?
So I will give it to Jimmy. I think I gave him that one.
Oh,
Or did you buy it?
Damn.
Why I gotta say pause for that? I gave you a shirt?
No, that ain't what you said, bro.
See, y'all, so y'all get to see it live. I said I gave you a shirt.
It's not what you said.
What did I say? Somebody put it in the chat. Somebody put it in the chat. What did I say?
But listen, bro. Listen,
Lord
all
have
I'm
mercy.
saying is, all I'm saying
I
is,
gave it to
figure out where
Jimmy.
you can sell this shit. Hey, Corey, you heard him, right?
Y'all hear this, right?
He said better mob. Like, what are you talking? So if it ain't shook ones,
I
you must
mean,
be
listen,
talking about what?
no, but
Hell
what's
on
the
Earth?
one with? But no, what's the
Hell on
one with
Earth?
G Rap? What's the one with G Rap? The one with Nas, Raekwon, and Mob. Like they got a lot of beats. Like damn, who was their producer? Alchemist.
Havoc? Oh, Alchemist.
Havoc, and Alchemist. Yeah, but they had a lot of stuff, man. They had a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think.
What up, JC?
Shook Ones to me is clearly the best one. Like Shook Ones Part 2, but Hell on Earth is the one I like. I appreciate that.
All right, so what do y'all see next? Real talk.
Hey, Jabbar, what's going on? First of all, that's my brother Jabbar. Jabbar, what's going on, man? Let's get lunch on Sunday, man. What's good?
Right? Don Juan DeMarco.
Where'd that come from? Was that you, Jim?
What?
The Don Juan DeMarco.
Well,
Yeah.
That was cool.
Wow.
That's the old URL joint. Alchemist
Yes.
a lot of better foods. All right, so listen, Alchemist is a beast.
I'll tell you this. That is one of
thank you, Marquis. Thank you.
Yeah, it has that Mobb Deep. First of all, that's my favorite album of all time. And
Which one?
The Infamous.
The Infamous. That's my favorite album of all
yes.
time. Now, I'm not saying it's the best album of all time. I'm saying it's my favorite album of all time. I know every word to every song on the Infamous.
Respect.
So,
The Infamous is a tough album.
It is. It's their best album to me. It's their magnum opus. But I would just like want to see what y'all thought about that.
But I'll go.
What did you hear?
There's better beats on the Infamous.
See,
how you
somebody,
gonna take that? Ashley's supposed to be my people. How's she gonna take it for Kamari?
she's for truth, not for people. She's for truth.
I like the beat better for Temperatures Rising.
That's a great beat too.
That's like my favorite Mobb Deep song. It's not their best song. It's to Corey's point. That's my favorite song.
Yeah, so I like the beat better for Temperatures Rising than I do for that song. But that's just me. I like that boom back. You know what I mean? Like
Adrian's in the building.
But I'm not. But that beat is an all-time classic hip hop beat. I'm not taking nothing away from that beat. But if you ask me, they had on that album.
Hold on, Core.
That's what
all
you
right.
said. I'm gonna give it to
all right, whatever.
Yeah, listen, man. A couple people
called
said
me
it in
out.
the comments. Yeah,
All
man,
right.
he was wilding out here, man.
My thoughts on Lord Jamar is that
I agree with that.
Say.
That's the only thing Lord Jamar says that I agree with.
I was going to say, so if you agree with him on that, do you agree with all his other nonsense?
No, he be wilding.
Yeah, okay. Listen, I've told Kamari, we talked offline. I was telling him, I was like, yo, the funny thing about like pause is I don't even know how to stop. It's worse than the N-word for me. I finally got out of the habit. It took me years to stop saying the N-word. So
you still say the N-word. Oh, y'all been brainwashed. You let Dipset.
I ain't gonna lie. The only reason I ain't N-wording y'all to death is because we on the show, bro. Because I be spazzing, bro.
Thank you.
No, I be trying, bro.
I hate the N-word.
I use pause in like the most professional setting, and I can't even help it. It's like I'm
more of an ayo person, like ayo. Like
I mean,
don't-
I am.
don't
I
think
kind of
pause.
combine. When I say pause, most of the time it's not pause. Most of the time it is an Ayo. Especially with Kamari, he say stuff that just make you be like, "Hey, yo."
I'm old,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
I'm old school.
Oh, temperatures rising. They give up the goods to get sprayed. Like, yo, listen. Okay, we talking that Mob Deep talk now.
Yeah, man.
He said boom bap took me out. That's how you know Corey old here. He still use terms like boom bap.
Yeah, man. I like that boom back.
I said actually had to come back. I thank you, Ashley. Like, so you still my people, even though you took up for Kamari.
So we gonna talk about that Black Jesus reference, that luscious hair you got. Now was that a pause moment too?
No, listen. I
Okay.
told you
All
are the
right.
subliminal king, bro. You know the funny thing about Kamari Core is Kamari likes to throw rocks and hide his hand. He acts like he always getting bullied and always.
Listen,
Kamari
I don't
be
have my
sitting
hands.
so many
I'm standing right here 10 toes down. What you talking about?
And
What you
the
talking
funny
about?
thing is, so me and Kamari, I was out to brunch with Kamari last week, by the way, right?
Oh, hold on. We gotta give Reagan some love.
Ray Gun, the super chat. What's up, brother? Ray Gun always support, man. Support. Shout out to Ray Gun, man. So me and Kamari was out last week, right?
Thank you, Marquia. Shout out to the money plug.
And by the way, go follow Marquia on TikTok. Marquia has one of the greatest TikToks there is. I'll be watching TikTok.
Listen, man. Marquia be giving it up. Corey will love Marquia.
Oh yeah, Corey.
She told somebody, and I've been saying this now, Marquia. I'm gonna let you know. She told somebody to kiss the blackest part of my ass. I cracked up.
Yo,
I cracked up.
that's something that I would say to someone.
Yes.
But that's why he said that. That's why he said that. Y'all like the same person.
Me and her kinfolk. Okay, now I see why you say me and her would get along very well.
Yeah, good people. She good people.
Yeah, we kinfolk. Because if that's the way she talk to people, that's the way I talk. Like, man, if you don't kiss
listen, that's why I say y'all gotta go. Her TikTok, she's the money plug. You gotta go look up her TikTok.
Well, she's everywhere. She's the money plug on TikTok, on IG, and YouTube, and Facebook.
Yeah, everywhere.
She's all
Just look up the money plug.
But hold on, I gotta give Ashley some love. Salute to that sister for fighting them white supremacist ways.
Whoa, hey, Kamari, man. See, this is what we be talking
about. I hate the N-word. I make no qualms about it. I've said it many, many times. I'm gonna call it what it is.
Kamari, man, listen.
Is it not white supremacist?
All right, listen, man.
Oh, okay, all right.
Listen to me.
Listen, if you've accepted the slave master's ways, that's cool. That's cool. But let's call a thing a thing.
Now y'all see why me and Kamari be at it. Kamari, he is the king of subs, bro. Like he is.
He's Aubrey Graham YouTube, yo.
Kamari is the sub king, bro. Like he be right
Adrian,
at your neck.
I got a comment.
You don't know, right? If you don't know Kamari, you don't know he be right at your neck. He right at my neck.
I'm not at your neck. I'm not at your neck, bro. Listen, I love Corey.
You are.
For the record, now hold on. For the record, none of this would have happened had it not been Corey. Had it not been for Corey, excuse me. So I'm not at your neck, bro. Let's call it a thing. I'm like Malcolm X, for the truth.
Right. I want to make a comment on what Adrian just said about Simone, right? So I finally got up to enough nerve, right? I think I'm gonna finally go get that African ancestry, right? So
Ooh.
I've been avoiding it. I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but I'll be in my tinfoil hat too, where I don't want to get my DNA and all that. You know how. But I finally realized I'm like, yo, if somebody wants your DNA, all they gotta do is go follow me at a restaurant. Like it is what it is. So I'm going to do the African ancestry joint, but I'm gonna wait and see what they do on Black Friday because I'm still cheap. So, but if they have a deal on Black Friday, come on, I'm gonna do it. The reason I'm telling y'all this. Here's the reason I'm telling y'all this, right? I can trace my family history back a couple of generations, but the reason I'm telling y'all is because whatever comes up at the top of that list, I'm gonna rep like nobody's business. Y'all might see a flag back there.
Walking around like Jim gonna be walking around here with a lion's mane on his head.
Y'all might see a flag back there in the future, dog. By next year, by 2025, y'all might see a new heritage flag. But y'all, I don't know. Whatever it says, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might have to go visit my homeland, whatever it may be, man.
King Jaffe Jaffa.
I'm just letting y'all know right now, whatever it is. Oh, 10 times, bro. She ready for 2025.
Oh, she just read this dude for filth, and I was like, I felt bad for him.
Yeah, she be cooking for
You can't be feeling bad for trolls, dog. Like, if they on there trolling and they catch them verbal hands, that's what they get.
Well, no, so not to talk up Marquia business, right? But there have been other people. Like there's certain black dudes on YouTube I don't fuck with because they've come after her, and I don't think it's manly. In the way they did it. And so there's one gentleman that went after her. I mean, she made a great point. He didn't reach out to her. He didn't try to talk to her. He didn't do the black thing. And so, yeah, I crack jokes, but at the end of the day, I'm all about integrity, and the goal is always to be righteous. So I ride with her. I mean, she was right. She was right.
Yo, shout out to my brother Pastor. That's Pastor right there on YouTube. And I want to give him a shout out because Pastor always like gives back, man. And we talk a lot about how pastors behave in 2024, but he's one of the real ones, man. Pastor gives back to the people, man. So shout out to our brother Pastor, man.
Shout out to Pastor.
Listen, I'm gonna find out soon, Ashley, what it really is. And if you see the West Indies, like any part of the West Indies back there, I'm going crazy, Corey. You're gonna see it, bro.
Listen, I used to get bullied. because they thought I was West Indian.
No, Corey, I got a funnier one. Oh, that was the point I was making. So I was at the brunch with Kamari, right? And it was myself, Monica, Kamari, and one of Kamari's lifelong friends, right? Who's known Kamari since a youngster. So it gave me a new insight into Kamari, right? So it was funny because I was telling Kamari how he liked to throw rocks and hide his hands, and he looked at me like, "Yo, you know that too?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's Kamari, right?" But the other funny part is their nickname for Kamari. So I found one of Kamari's nicknames, that his close childhood friends call him, man. Kamari, you want to tell him what it is?
No, I mean, you pull on my car. Go ahead, bro. Snitch for Douglas.
I was like, hold on, what call him what? Yo, hey, Corey, they call my brother Billy Ocean, man. They say Corey.
Billy Ocean.
So a long time ago, I used to have juices and berries in this hair. Long time ago.
I was dying. I was like, what?
And so what? But no, what that's from? I didn't get my hair cut until I was like 6 or 7. So I had hair all the way down my back.
Caribbean Queen.
Yep.
Yo, why? Yo, I'm in here about to die. Kamari got me in. They call you Billy Ocean, bro?
They call me Billy. I showed him the proof. So everybody sent me out for my birthday. We got a group chat. My homies, it's like 20 of us. We all grew up together. And multiple of them call me Billy Ocean.
Oh, God, yo. Oh, yo. I am never going to look at you the same again. I can't unhear it. I can't unhear it. Yeah.
Oh. Yo. All right, Kamari. What's your favorite Billy Ocean song, Kamari?
Oh, man.
Caribbean Queen.
Suddenly. All right,
I like Suddenly.
For me. First beauty I've observed.
But listen, the story of Caribbean Queen.
It's all love, bro. I just thought that was funny.
Nah, it's cool. The story of Caribbean Queen is even funnier to me, though.
No, I didn't even know that story until you told me, and I was like, I'm glad it worked out the way it worked out. For those who don't know the story of Caribbean Queen, you tell them, Kamari. You don't leave the folks out there hanging.
I'm going to try to find it.
Yeah. He said, why he pulled his head off like he's gonna whoop you across the screen. Listen, man. Kamari been sending subs all show. I just want to know. Matter of fact, I might go do a video where I review this video, just pointing out Kamari subs. Like, go real meta.
I promise you, yo, Kamari, bro. I'm going now. You gotta talk in Billy Ocean verses, dog. Like you gotta talk in verses, bro. Like you can't let them call you. No, you're too old for that, dog. Like you too old for that nickname, man. That's what's really making me laugh. Like I don't care what you called me as a kid. I'm a grown man. You not calling me no goddamn.
Like not like that. It was just in jest. Like it was more.
I don't care, bro. No.
You can't. You
gotta age out of some names, bro. You gotta
think about nicknames are given. You can't ask for a nickname.
You gotta age out, bro.
Nah, I ain't that grown. It keeps me youthful. Keeps me grounded. Man.
Listen, I know. Listen, I know. We got some inside jokes with me and a couple of my homies that I've been homies with for 30, 40 years.
Right.
We don't got no nicknames like that. Like, no, man.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
No, man. Listen, at a certain point, you age out of nicknames and you start getting called by your name, man. Like, no, you too old for that, bro. At a certain point, you gotta age out of the nickname. Like, I got a homeboy that used his nickname up until he was about 35. I was like, man, I'm never calling you that no more, bro. You too old for that.
Miss Eddie said, I'm his people. I got his hoodie. I was trying to buy more merch.
All right. I'll do a new run. My kids send them shots at me. I just showed you all this love, man. I ain't never safe.
Yo,
Please.
You gotta age out of some of them nicknames, though, dog. That's crazy work. Your friends got jokes, bro.
Oh, my friends got jokes. Yes.
Yo,
yeah.
They are savage.
No, the point of me paying it really wasn't about his nickname. The point of it is that everyone knows how Kamari is. Kamari is the king of subs.
Oh, hold on.
I ain't calling him bro, man.
You never grow out of it. We just call it here behind your back.
Yo,
Man, I'm about to quit. Y'all about to make me cry. Man, all this abuse. Jeez, please.
The way you throw shots, bro, you better not cry.
All I throw is love, man. I'll say
yeah,
it.
yo, I'm telling
now
you,
I'm gonna say pause for that.
You gotta walk around.
I am
with
not.
Kevlar.
I'm not.
Like, with Kamari around, you gotta put your Kevlar and you gotta put your Kevlar cap.
No, seriously though, Kamari, when you were younger at least, did you ever try to rap or be a rapper or something?
No.
Okay, you never even tried.
I did. I thought I was the best rapper in the history of the world, bro.
I mean, you're supposed to. If you're an MC, you're supposed to feel that way.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not gonna say it on public airways, but I made some people's favorite rapper cry in a lunchroom because I was nice.
Now, see, that could be a lot of folks, right? Because the time me and Corey were in high school.
So I know who y'all went to school with, though.
Which one?
Jimmy just told me that. I'm not saying no names.
I'm just saying.
I'll tell you multiple names that people don't know, right? So obviously you always got like local people who know local MCs, but like when we were in Central, like Cassidy was there, Ines was there,
right.
DJ Drama was there.
Yep.
It was
right. The Drama's not a rapper.
He didn't mean he didn't rap though. And I'm not saying that's who Corey talking about. I know who Corey talking about, but I'm just saying there were a number of folks.
It was a number of them, but I'm just saying, my man went and got his pen together. Because I put my man in a bad place that day. His
but the Jamil, shout out to Jamil. Detroit's in the building. Right now I was just looking at like the Mac and also the RSI. Kind of flat right this second because again, Bitcoin is a 24/7, 365 market. But what I will say is, to me, and when it comes to all assets, this is not specific to Bitcoin. I really don't even care about that because I'm a DCA guy. I know the argument could be made statistically against like dollar cost averaging. I get that, but to me, it's the best way to really go into anything. So I got buys at 99,000. I got buys at 900. But at the end of the day, the thing is, I'm consistently buying. So right now, those things look flat on a lot of the indicators. They're like not really moving, kind of sideways. Oh, and you ain't just put XRP Army in here, man. XRP is below a stable coin, but anyway, I'm not trying to debate.
The other peoples was just talking about XRP. They said it's back.
Man,
I ain't saying no names.
Yeah.
No. Here's what I say. I don't. First of all right. For those who don't know, I have a podcast. It's called Stack Sats or Die Trying, where I give my whole thoughts on everything Bitcoin related. It's one of the best things on YouTube. If you ask me, and it'll also be on a newer platform that we're going to talk about in a second. But fact of the matter is, decentralization is important to me. It's very important to me. One of the reasons that I got into the space, outside of friends of mine forcing me to get into space, is the idea of decentralization. So the first thing that I ask when someone tells me about a crypto, they be like, yeah, such and such created it, or this is the company behind it. At that point, I don't want anything to do with it. Just from that one statement, I want nothing to do with it. But it is what it is, man. So with that being said, though, Kamari, man, we gotta talk about this new project we got going on, man. Pedro said you got bars, Corey. You still got bars?
I still got bars, but I no longer fancy myself to be a rapper. But I do got battle rap bars. That's why people don't bother me. I still got battle rap bars. I still got battle rap bars. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants.
I think that's why I shot Kamari. You never even tried to like. Now I know we grew up in a different time where being rapper was kind of weird. You was a weirdo if you did rap a little bit, right? But you know, I guess
because you just walking around reciting poetry to people, like it just got a little crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't that smooth, y'all. I'm not that smooth. I'm not that smooth.
Listen, I remember as a young boy, I heard Tariq Trotter on South Street rap, and at that point, I decided.
And tell everybody who Tariq Trotter is, because you know some young people might not know.
Tariq Trotter is also known as Black Thought, right? Who's the illest
one of the greatest MCs ever.
Listen,
he wasn't the illest MC alive when I was rapping, because I was the illest MC alive.
All right, Corey, I got you, bro. What I'm saying is,
well, come out of retirement, Corey.
You ever like think you're good at something and then you meet somebody who's really good at it?
Yes, me and you had the same experience with this person.
So for those who don't know, me and Corey, we played high school basketball together, and I think at the time I was either a junior or a senior. I think I was a junior, and we played
because I didn't play senior year.
Junior, right? So we played in like a which was like kind of AAU back then.
Summer league AAU game.
Yeah. So, and it was a freshman on the other team, and the other team had a stacked team. They had a bunch of guys that made it to the NBA, but they had a freshman on their team.
Sounds like grads.
Nope.
No, listen, dog. This was a summer league game, right? Rashid was on the team. She was on that team too, but she wasn't the one that impressed us.
He wasn't a freshman.
He wasn't a freshman. He was older than us. He was a senior. They had a freshman on their team who baked us, and I saw him play, and I said, "Yo, when we get back to school, I'm taking my study serious, because that's what a pro looks like."
His name was
Kobe Bean Bryant.
Smoking.
He smoked our butt.
45, yo.
I say that to say this.
That was Sonny Hill before it was even AAU, right?
No, he was playing like
but this was
right, but I'm saying that was Sonny Hill.
No, we did play Sonny Hill. We did play Sonny Hill, but this wasn't Sonny Hill. This was
it was something else.
What the hell was that tournament? Anyway, but to make a long story short, that team had Alvin Williams, Kobe Bryant, but they had a bunch of guys that made it to the pros. But he was the most impressive because he was the youngest.
Yeah,
and I was like,
fried this, yo.
And so my point is, sometimes you see somebody who's good at something that you think you're good at, and then you got to reevaluate your life. And that's kind of like when I saw Black Thought rap, I was like, oh, okay, that's what a professional rapper looks like.
I think I'm delusional because I never had that thought when I was rapping.
Yeah,
except for when I heard Rakim the first time, I was like, I can't do that. But besides that, I never had that feeling about anybody else rapping in the history of rap. Like the very first time I heard Rakim, I was like, I'll never get to that level.
I put 20 MCs, put them in a line. I take 21 MCs, put them in a line. Jeez.
No, Corey, you know who else I heard that before? And I know people gonna laugh when I say this name, but people forget that it was at a point that everybody was scared of this dude. Like when I heard Cannabis.
Yeah.
Right.
Cannabis
now, did. Yeah. I know. Now saying that sounds crazy because of how things played out. But there, when he first popped up,
when he dropped the mixtapes, bro,
he had everybody shook.
I was like, "What is this? What is this?"
So you say copy Cool G's flow, but what I'll tell you is this though: Cool G
he's a student of the game.
That's his favorite rapper. But
I think Kane isn't Kane. I thought Kane.
He said that G-Rap and Kane, he actually said three. Kane, G-Rap, and Rakim were like his inspiration. So he's kind of like a hybrid of all of them. But G-Rap is his favorite. He said G-Rap is his favorite rapper. So I think it's more homage, like, you know. But what he does with a pen is otherworldly. Yeah. Listen, though, Kamari, man, let's talk about this project we're working on right now, man. Let's talk about it. So for those who don't know, my brother Kamari, the Finance Rebel, you know, has a huge platform. You know what I'm saying? He sells out shows all across the world. You know what I mean? He's popping on IG and all that. So
Stab.
and this is our brother. We always do projects together, but we were talking, and we want to do more in the community, right? So we're coming together to start a project, which is going to be called the Black Wealth Rebels, which is a combination of us at By the Hood, me and Corey and Kamari, where all of our content, we're going to pull our content together, whether that's our YouTube, you know, stuff we stream, the podcast that we do, Stack Stats will be back there. And we're going to get more active in the community. Like, so I know a lot of people that don't even know who we are either because they're from Kamari's platform. But so at By the Hood, we're already active in the community. We do a lot of civic engagement, and we have our 10th year we just finished of our camp. So we're going to revamp that. You know, everything is Black Wealth Rebels. Like, so we're working together to create this new platform. We do have a subscription platform, and it's not one of those things where we're not trying to sell you anything, because you can also sign up for free. But we do have paid tiers within our platform that allow us to do the work that we want to do. So we're going to take our camp to the next level. We're going to start visiting Black-owned businesses to do live things at Black-owned businesses, which is very exciting. We have our first Black-owned business that we're going to go to. We have to come up with a date first. But what we're going to do with the Black-owned businesses, we're going to have events, drive traffic to that Black-owned business to help support that Black-owned business, and do some live shows from there as well. That's the idea.
We're going to spend our money and then have people come spend their money with us.
Correct.
Really
with our own folks. Other thing is, for those that are watching that have a Black-owned business, please, I wish you chat now, but please highlight us, because that's one of the things we want to do under this Black Wealth Rebels. And the rebel, is kind of like really encompasses a lot of us, because we're rebels in different ways. But I'm really excited about this because we always work together anyway, and kind of like formulating this Black Wealth Rebels will just allow us to kind of just, really combine efforts and get more work done, man. I want to let both of you brothers speak.
And just do the things we love.
Yeah.
Yo, and if y'all think the conversations we having on here is crazy, oh man.
And that's the other thing, right? So within the page, so we have a Patreon set up. You can get to it by going to blackwealthrebels.com, and there's different tiers. We also are going to do like some of our stock stuff that we usually do, like and shout out to my brothers from the NDC. We kind of like stopped doing that, but we're going to bring some of those the classes that me and Corey do in terms of like stocks and options and things like that. That'll all be back there. But the thing that's unique about Black Wealth Rebels versus our other platforms that we have, to me, is really the part in the community, like going to these businesses. And 2025 is coming up, so we'll probably obviously we want to start in our hometown, Philly, but we willing to come out. You got a Black-owned business that's not like we will get on a flight. We will get on a flight. We want to support all
businesses everywhere.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of what the Black Wealth Rebels is, but the content too. Some of the shows that we're going to put back there, you won't be able to find on YouTube or Facebook because they only built for Cuban links. And like Corey said, he got some stories he wants to tell that he can't tell on public platforms. And he has some colorful language he wants to use. Yeah. So all the work will continue. The work with the youth will continue. We'll continue to build bridges with other platforms and just really get out there and do the work. I know that a lot of our folks are going to come back and join us. Like, a lot of folks that always support us. We trying to get Dr. Chaz to come back and teach some classes too. Oh, you moving back to the East Coast? What part? Hey, listen.
B-Bar. She from B-Bar. See, I'm Cali right now.
Be more careful, right? So we definitely going to do something down there.
We did with the books. Yeah.
I love. Yeah, listen, I love it. I love all my dummies down there. Yeah, y'all for those done, I mean, you know what it is. Anyway, yeah, we definitely gonna pull up the B more. But yeah, man, so that's the name. It's blackwealthrebels.com. You can go to right there to sign for the free tier, sign up for the paid tier. We appreciate all the support that we get. Also, we got a IG page that we literally started about, what's it, 8:16? We started
5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago.
We started our new.
Just 5 minutes ago. So it's fresh off the presses. The IG page is the Black Wealth Rebels. THE, not DA. We're not going for Kamari wasn't going for that. He said no AAVE here. He wanted THE.
No, Kamari is all about AAVE. You already know that.
I'm all for AAVE. I tell people I'm bilingual. So, what I mean? So
absolutely.
I'm bilingual. I speak AAVE. I'm all about that life.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Black Wealth Rebels. Of course, I want y'all two brothers. I got two brothers. Give me y'all perspective on what y'all see with the Black Wealth Rebels, man.
Go ahead, Corey.
All right. So for me, I just get a chance to share a lot of my experiences and expertise. I have so many things that I can't really talk about on public platforms because of the field that I'm in. Like, I'm in education, and so you know what I mean. Like, I have restrictions on things that I can say and talk about on public platforms. But if if we put it behind a wall where you got to pay to get to it, you won't really hear the down and dirty about really what's going on, right? Because I can't really share. And then also y'all get to see like the 7 lives I live. Like, I'm a cat. Like I'm on like life 7. Like, because I live create like 7 different lives, even though I ain't even turned 50 yet. Like, I live like 7 different.
We about to get a pod back there called Stories with Corey. Hold up.
Yo,
Corey got mad stories.
Yo, it sound like Corey, you about to go crazy on all the 6 Fs out there.
No, not at all. Like, I'm dead. I'm like, I got like, I'm on like 7 of 9. Like, I'm like 7 of 9. That's my new name, 7 of 9.
Corey said he lived about 4 different Quan Mills novels, man.
Yeah, right. That's my new name. So next week when I put 7 of 9 up there, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Hey, Kamari, what about you, brother? What's your perspective, man? Put yourself on the big screen too, man. I keep putting us on the Summer Jam screen. You got it.
Listen, it's all about y'all. But and that wasn't a slight. That's serious. But listen, when me, Corey, and Jimmy got together and started rocking, it felt like family. We have a lot of the same ideas. While y'all might see us here fighting and arguing in jest, we all agree. All this black nonsense that's going on, these diaspora wars that's going on, everybody missing love. We all believe in black love. Black love really equals black wealth. Real love, right? You disagree. But my thing has always been, and my work kind of speaks for itself, what Jimmy was talking about earlier. I've done a lot of quote unquote cash mobs, getting people together to go and spend money with black folks. That legacy still lives today. I kind of put a lot of it on hold. I want to do more of it because what I really want to do is I want to show our people how we can love on each other more. And as we love on each other more, we can get more money.
Yeah.
So period. It ain't going to be easy. It's not going to be simple, but it's doable. And now's the time to do it. Because I'm going to tell y'all, Jimmy and Corey know this, like, I probably don't like 99.9% of these quote unquote black wealth gurus out here. I have issue with all of them. And that's not to say that they ain't got no good points. I'm not saying that.
And a great deal of them aren't scamming.
Right. They really believe that. But what they don't realize is that they putting out white man rhetoric. And it's like, you don't even realize you're putting out white man rhetoric. And it's really sad. So Jimmy has a saying that I've kind of adopted. We want to be the clean class. So has anybody watched the Malcolm X movie, the classic with Denzel and Body and Malcolm X? There's a scene with Elijah Muhammad, or the man playing Elijah Muhammad, and Denzel. And he said, we want to hold dirty glass. So we always want to walk in love. We want to make money. Ain't nothing wrong with making money, y'all. And we want to put it to work with our people. And that's what it's about. It's about community.
Listen, man, that's what we do. We support our own, man. So I'm excited about this, man.
And
I'm definitely excited.
And I want to show y'all my ratchet side because I get on Jim about being ratchet.
Corey said, "Oh, that sounded fine. That was cool." But let's talk about the ratchet too.
Yeah,
listen, the Patreon.
I'm gonna tell you like this: there's a down and dirty side to the black wealth. Stuff that we don't get to talk about on these public platforms because especially me and Jim. We have a no slander policy on public airwaves. I have a personal public no slander policy. Like, if you notice, I'll get off social media before I start slandering people. You know what I mean? On social, like I pull all the way off of social media and not even get involved in it. But part of the reason why I got off social media because I got tired of people. I just got tired of looking at people lying. Like it just was getting to me.
Yeah, it's funny though because I'm laughing at Markia, but the funny thing is, like, so that's the thing. I know that people like Markia exist, so therefore I don't have to like, you know, there's people that go in on folks, right? So we need all those things, right? We need all those things. We need that kind of balance, right? And I think that's the other part too, is you got to have a balance of ratchet and righteousness, right? So I know one thing me and Kamari talked about is me and Kamari, and I don't know if you shared this on your show, but you know, Kamari has a love of ratchet novels, right? And he's going to blame me for it, which isn't true.
It is true. It's all Jimmy's fault.
True. It's not true.
It is.
Right, but we both have a love of ratchet novels. I was like, yo, we should do a show just talking about our favorite ratchet novels and what we got from those books, right? So I have a different perspective on ratchet novels. I shouldn't even use the term ratchet novels, right? And I'm just gonna give y'all one quick thought before we move away from this.
But the other one doesn't sound nice. So go ahead.
No, because it's to me that I feel like a lot of times when you talk about ratchet novels or street lit, that only gets put on our folks, right?
Yeah,
I've read some. I love books, so I read all kinds of books, and I've read other people who write books that are just the same as, you know, not Quan Mills, just the same as say like an Ashley and Jaquavis or Kamari's favorite. What's your favorite guy?
Family
Kamari.
Business. Carl Weber.
Carl Weber.
But here's the thing about
they don't get called street lit or whatever. It could be about like an Irish gang or an Italian gang. They get put in a whole different class. They call them crime novels, but when we write them, they call it street lit or, you know what I mean? Like, so that bothers me right there. But with that being said, I got my favorite street lit books. So me and Kamar, we got to get into our bag right there, talking about, you know, some of our favorite recommendations.
Well, we said we was going to do a whole pod, right? Talking about our nerdy ratchetness. And like you said, it is nerdy wrong. Ratchetness. You know, it is wrong to say it's ratchet, right? Because white folks always trying to put something down that black people do. Everything that we do, no matter how clean it is. Look at what they did to Michelle and Barack Obama. They have no blemishes whatsoever. They was out here running around calling that black woman a monkey. It's crazy. But
to think
we do it, but then we do it ourselves, though.
No, we do. Some of us do. But what I'm saying
is, that's what I'm saying. We shouldn't know.
Still shows his face when we talking about stuff like crime. It's crazy. It's like even their crimes get elevated to a different level. It's like, what? Like, huh? Anyway, but that's just a side thought. So we're gonna have a lot of different content back there.
Now here's funny, right? So Shay, I could do an AI street lit novel. I think it'll be lit because it can't just be all AI. Yo. AI can never replace human beings totally. They can do some things, but not 100%.
A street lit novel. Yeah, we gotta find another term for that, man. Because they ain't gonna just put that on us. But yeah, so listen, man, follow us on our new Instagram, the Black Wealth Rebels. Check out Black Wealth Rebel, blackwealthrebels.com. Sign up for that. Please do support us. I don't know if that's. Here's the funny thing, right?
You might not want to put that out here in the public.
I was trying to figure out whether that's a real person or not because I get comments like that sometimes, and I'm like, I know this isn't a real person. But listen, if it is, salute to you. Congratulations on that.
Well, let me owe something. Send me $1.
So I've been stacking Bitcoin. When I first started stacking Bitcoin, it was less than $1 gram, right? And I've always thought this, and I had a period. I tell this story all the time within our the podcast, so go check that out. Where I sold I sold several full coins back in 2017, and I bought 2 rental properties with it. And at the time, I didn't do my 10,000 hours. And I've went back and I've done an analysis. If I would have held on to those coins, it would have been worth more than both rental properties combined, including the cash flow from that point to the day, right? So, you know, but the one good thing that I did was I continuously stacked since then. Although right now I have no Bitcoin because I lost it. Like Michelle, I know Michelle messes with me and watches the podcast. Pause, because because I tell you all the time I don't have nothing. I lost everything in a boating accident. So shout out to Michelle, man. He's a supporter. But the point I was making is this: I often think about sell to go into what, right?
Yeah, what asset?
And that's always the issue. Like if I sell where am I going to allocate the resources? Because the idea is I just don't want to put it in cash. I want to have it fighting inflation. So, and to me, there's another asset I can actually put in it.
Brittany wants to know what the profile pic looks like
for the Black Wealth Rebels.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it up right
now. Put it on the screen. Put it on the screen.
I got you.
Yeah, but like for me, and being a Black Wealth Rebel, like I made all the mistakes. I can tell you where all of the trap doors at, yo. I can tell you where all the trap doors at. You know what I mean? Like my life a living mistake that you can learn from. Like I made every single bad decision you can make in finance, yo. And I'm just gonna put that on public airways.
I didn't know whether you were talking about finance, the streets, women. I didn't know what you were talking about.
I definitely finance and not the streets because I made it off the streets without getting locked up or killed. So I didn't make all the bad mistakes. I made most of them, just not all of them. But in finance, I made every single one. Like every bad decision you can make. Like I bought a car with cash. I bought a house with cash. I bought listen, I done all the bad things.
That's not necessarily a bad decision, of course.
Yo, listen to this. The government, like I got caught in like 2006-ish, 2004, 2003. I tried to run one of them like with you sign one of the kids up, and I tried to use one of the kids' social security numbers to try to get more money because I ain't had no kids at the time. I got caught doing that. Like I made every bad decision you can make, bro. Like listen, I went from getting a return of like $17,800 to where I owed the government $7,800. That's how bad I got caught.
Listen, I think we've all made mistakes in finance, but you know my best decision, and my best decision isn't even Bitcoin. If I'm being completely transparent, the best decision I made is every dime that I've made since 1996, I've saved a piece of everything I've ever made. Right.
But I would challenge you. That's not your best decision.
I think it is, and the reason I say it is because I've always been a good saver. Right? So no matter what else is going on with everything else I have, for me,
you ever made was marrying your wife, bro.
I can give you my top three. I mean, the person you choose to spend your life with, to me, is the most important decision, right?
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say, because that is money.
I know you would.
And plus, I rock with your wife.
Listen. The fact is, I know you, right? So I wanted to put that out there before you had a chance to say that. I was trying to kill your thunder a little bit right there. Anyway, but I think that just being a good saver, right? And that's kind of like the what is it? The Richest Man in Babylon. That is what the whole book is about. Every piece of everything you make, if you could put off to the side, eventually becomes a pile that's bigger than what you can actually earn. So to me, that's the best decision. But when it comes to making bad decisions, I think unless Kamari is perfect and doesn't want to admit to any mistakes you may have made.
No, I got mad problems. I
didn't say it's a problems and decisions.
But no. But I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. I definitely learned from. I mean, listen, I was a teenage parent. Now, some people might say that's not a bad decision, but it was very hard financially, right? So, and my son lived with me, so I wasn't an absentee parent. And if you talk to some people, like if you were to talk to my friend, I wasn't the guy that had a kid and was outside in the club. I was the guy who was on my steps with my son, watching all my other friends go out. So, I missed out on a lot of things, and I'm cool with that.
Yo, let me take it from somebody who
it's two ways to look at that.
You ain't missed nothing, bro.
It's two ways to look at that. That also means you was out here as a young teenager, like,
getting to the business.
Never mind.
No, that's not true. Listen, it only takes one time to make a baby. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. That means you. Never mind. We're gonna say that for the Patreon.
Yeah.
we gonna say that for the behind the wall.
Yeah.
What up, Anthony?
Ant, what's good?
Oops. Hey, Anthony, I gotta watch that episode, man. Anthony just interviewed. It's a wild story. I might say this wrong, so forgive me. A transgender woman who was abandoned by parents because she was transgender. That's a wild story to me.
That's
Why-
a wild
All right,
story.
so I thought it was going somewhere else with it. Like,
No.
I mean, I think it's terrible. I think it's terrible. But why is that a wild story? I mean, I hear about that often. Like you
Yeah, abandonment.
Well, I think abandonment of any child, right? Straight, gay, trans, I think is whack. They're your children. God bless you with those children. So to me, that was wild. And she talked about some other things, like, so I believe she said she's from Puerto Rico, and I didn't get a chance to get to it yet, Aunt. But she said she had never saw him. So clearly there's an abandonment issue there. But this is what she said, though. She said if she was ever to reconnect with him, she would still look out for him. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I mean, not crazy bad, but like, usually it's fuck that dude.
Yes, that's crazy. I heard someone give me a phrase this week. I never heard this before. He said, I asked them were they vegan, like based upon the order. They said, oh, I'm trans vegan. I wasn't originally vegan, but I said, what? I never heard that one before. I never heard that before.
See, this is where, this is why.
No, that's a true story. Someone told me that this week. That's a true story. I'm not making it up.
See, and this is why I say, hey, yo, so much. Like, hey, yo, like, what are you doing? Like, it's like, hey, yo, like, what's that? Like, come on. Like, you can't be serious. Like, trans vegan.
No, someone told me that. I'm just telling you,
man. Yo,
listen.
You
all right,
can't
Jimmy.
just be making
Wait,
stuff up. Like,
Jimmy, did you ask him? Did you say pause to him?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
See, this is why they can't take me nowhere, because I would have said something a minute. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what is
I
that?
thought I heard the person wrong. Like, it was a bunch of folks at an event. I thought I heard them wrong. I said, what? Because someone said, like, when did you become vegan? Like, you weren't vegan. I'm a trans vegan. I said, what? Like,
Yeah, man. Yo, that would have had to get an explanation. They would have had to explain that to me. Like, come on, man. Come on. Like, people out here just saying and doing anything, man. And you know what's crazy? Like, I don't really care what people do, but you can't just be making up word. Like, I guess you can, but like,
y'all listen, man. That's the beauty of language, Corey, is that you can. Like, yeah, I mean, it's like,
you can say anything you want, but like, then I get the chance to question that. Like, what is that?
Think about it though. I bet you that you and like the people that you grew up with, your closest friends, y'all probably got your own language. That if y'all talking to each other, nobody knows what you're talking about.
We got stories.
I know for me that's
we don't really use. We don't really.
Like, you can do that with language.
We got head nod stories where somebody will start talking and then we'll all start nodding our head like, yeah, it went down exactly like that, or like where parts of the story gotta get left out to protect the innocent. You know what I mean? Like, we got them kind of stories. But
all right, so listen, y'all. A couple things I want to say though, because we've been here for a minute. Like, so for the By the Hood, this is actually our 199th Friday live show, and we come on Fridays, we give away Bitcoin. I mean, we've been doing that for years at this point. So
199 weekly shows tell you how long we've been doing it.
So next week is 200. And I was telling Kamari, I was like, after 200, we're gonna rebrand our whole Friday show. We're gonna make it the Black Wealth Rebel Show, as long as Kamari can show up on Fridays. You know what I'm saying? Like, that requires Kamari to show up every Friday.
That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure.
I know you be outside, you know what I mean, on Fridays. That's your you be out here, I hope you still don't be clubbing though, bro.
I can't listen, man. I got bad knees.
I
ain't going nowhere.
It's cool to go outside.
Hey, yo.
Don't be out here clubbing, man.
What's wrong now, Corey? What I say?
Nothing, man. You ain't say nothing. You got bad knees, Kamari.
Yes, that don't mean I'm on my knees. All right, god damn.
Hey, yo, I'm laughing at
y'all
this
rough.
From Professor. I don't know where Professor Chaos was going with that statement, and then you see the comment. He likes to treat. I treat my investments like my women.
To each his own, brother. I'm an old married dude. At this point in my life, I'm an old married dude. So I don't know what that look like, man.
Marquis, I wanna go to bed
Bed by 4.
Nah, Mache, we giving away Bitcoin tonight.
No, he said no. He said next week because for 200 we giving away a whole Bitcoin. Michelle, I mean, I might have told you a couple years ago when we started doing that, but not now. Right now, you talking about what? What we at now? 90. We almost at 100 bands. 98,670. Yeah, I don't know about that, Michelle. See, look, that's all our folks right there. Bad knees. You can still do the rock. Come on, I better not catch you outside doing a rockaway, man.
Lean back. No, I'm cool. There we go. That's right, Ant. See, Anthony knows what I'm talking about. See, he's a nice, seasoned, respectable young man.
Yeah, here you go. Nice, seasoned, respectable. Come on, playing respectability politics now. All right, listen though, because next week, as a matter of fact, hold up. Is Thanksgiving next? No, when's Thanksgiving, yo?
No, somebody mentioned that earlier. So next Thursday.
That's why I'm flying out. I'm going out so I can be with my folks for Thanksgiving.
Yes, right. Corey flying out. Corey getting flew out tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying? All right. So next week is Thanksgiving. So then the week after that, I'll be out of town. So it's all good. But I'll still be on Friday though. Even when I'm not in the States, I'll be here on Friday. You know what I mean? I got a whole no, man. Michelle, I would have said I do, but I lost it all in a boating accident. So I don't have nothing. But anyway, man, listen, make sure y'all go to blackwealthrebels.com and sign up. That is our Patreon. We do have a free tier. You can't get none of Corey's ratchet stories in the free tier, but you can get a lot of our content in the free tier. We're going to continue. As right now, there's a bunch of our older content. Like we had a lot of courses that we had. A precious metals course, a real estate valuation course, a stock market course. My entire Stacks to Die Trying library is back there as well. I'm gonna make that part of the free tier. But a lot of the new stuff coming, we'll find back there. So, we don't do courses, none of that no more. And that's one of the reasons I'm excited about this, because we create content constantly, but now we get to like really turn it up a notch and put it back there. So please make sure to sign up at blackwealthrebels.com and follow our new IG page that I'm gonna let Kamari run, because Kamari be on IG going crazy. Because I don't know how you find the time, brother.
No, but real quick, I want to know from the people, right? Y'all could also help us too. Y'all people, let us know. Right. What do you think should be behind the paywall? What should be free? So we want to hear y'all input as well.
I definitely want some feedback too, because we're working on a couple stuff that courses, right? So I can't even say certain stuff when Kamari's around, because I know it's going to end up in jokes. And if it's not going to end up in jokes right here live, Core, it's going to be a group chat joke. So I know it. But
don't be afraid.
No, I got invited to be a guest lecturer at NYU, right?
And what are you going for? What are you lecturing about, Jimmy?
The combination of Bitcoin and real estate, right? So
so you're not a real estate expert, but you're going to NYU to talk about real estate. Well, you already know you're a Bitcoin expert. That's clear.
No, see, but all right, see, but it's a funny thing.
I'm like an elephant.
This is why I gotta watch what I say. This is why I gotta watch what I say, Core. But the point I'm making is the coursework that I'm creating for that, I'm going to put it behind the paywall there, right? So, we out of we're not into the course selling game. Go buy my course, whatever. But that's why we said we're gonna put it. We're gonna actually do content that's more educational. We're gonna do fun content too, but educational content, and just put it behind there. That's kind of the point I was making.
Right, but at the end of the day, we are into community. So it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not.
No, it's not.
We're going to do this rollout and sell y'all a course for $9.99 and give y'all
none of that. None of that.
Yeah.
We'll never see that.
Say like this, man. I'm going. I'm really looking forward to this, because as a teacher, I get to really flex. You know what I mean? Like. And do some things that I'm not really able to do. Like for me, I like to, like be able to work with people more in a small setting, in a like one-on-one or small, in a capacity, right? Because I know one thing about me in courses, like if it's not active, I'm not in. I can't do it, right? Like I need hands-on help. And so I'm willing to, to work with people hands on.
That's why the last several Bitcoin classes I did them live, just because I wanted that immediate feedback and energy, and also get the questions live.
Like for
So-
me, like a lot of the coursework that people are doing, I'm like, this is amazing. And then like you try to execute what they're doing, and then you got to execute it on your own. Like
and that's something else we're gonna do back there too, course. So I'm going to do an updated Bitcoin course for probably before maybe beginning of next year or end of this year. We got another month left. I'm going to do an updated version of the Bitcoin course outside of the NYU, because the NYU is specific to the combination of the two and how I see them melding. But I'm talking about just a Bitcoin course for people that are just from and a lot of people that are here have taken my Bitcoin course before, and it's changed over the years because everything in technology changes. So I'm going to do one of those as well. But you're right, that live environment is something else. So once we get a number of folks within our community, then we're going to really do a lot of live classes, and even like live trading. Like me and Corey we still trade. You know what I mean? Like, so
I don't even talk about trade no more, even though I still definitely trade.
Listen, bro, I told you the other day, I said, Doug, I've been clapping the spy like I felt like I was gonna be arrested.
Okay.
They got me back good one day though. I think it was Wednesday. They got me good, but other than that, dog, I'm on I think 13 out of the last 16 days. I done clapped the spy something crazy. I've been treating the spy like a straight.
You gonna share them DraftKings picks or those FanDuel picks, bro? I'm telling you, like,
listen, I have an opinion that
parlays. We got the parlays.
I have an opinion that online gambling is going to be a detriment to the community. So I'm staying away from that, bro.
I'm getting involved, bro. I want parts. I want parts.
No, leave that alone. Leave that alone, man. Leave that alone.
I want parts.
All right, so real quick, Ann said, Finance Rebel, your voice is so brazy. Pause. You can make reading books on YouTube. You can make a killing reading books on YouTube.
Now you know what we be going through, Kamari.
Listen, man, it's all love. It's all love. So I've been thinking about that, Ann. But thank you for that. And maybe that's something I need to speed up more.
Yeah, here you go. I remember watching Kamari. What was that on WURD? Kamari be on WRD, and the chicks call up like, "Oh, your voice." He loves that stuff.
You've never seen me on URD, Jimmy. You're lying.
Yes, I have. Bro. Yes, I
have.
How else would I know you were on there?
Because I told you.
Just cause you don't see me or in the comments or whatever it may be. Don't know that I'm everywhere, man. I'm everywhere, man. I know what's going on.
All the people with WRD is. Everybody don't know. Everybody's not from Philly.
So it's a radio station here in Philadelphia, black owned. It's black media.
The only black talk radio station in the state of PA. This
is true. This is absolutely true. Kamari, did his stint there, but I'm everywhere, bro. I'm everywhere, man. I don't often talk about it, but I hear and see everything, man. I be seeing you in places, man.
Whoa, right, what's up with your
voice? I gotta get away because I gotta finish packing and roll, man. Because I need to.
All right, let's do our giveaway though.
Hold on. Somebody's mic is messed up. Y'all don't hear the feedback?
I don't. You hear it, Corey?
I don't hear nothing.
In the audience, can y'all hear the feedback, or is it just me?
It's just you, bro.
Thanks, Corey.
I'm just saying, it's just you.
All right, so Kamari, I need you to because you got full controls, bro. So you got to do the giveaway today. So how you do that? We gotta set the StreamYard giveaway. First of all, I know we got a number of folks from By the Hood here, so I need y'all already know what the drill is. For those that don't know, here's how it works. We
really Marquis.
Yo, I just saw her comment.
She don't like me. She don't like me, y'all. She don't love me.
Yo, oh man, she got me crying.
She's so disrespectful too.
All right.
And what's crazy is she know I go by that code. I can only say but so much to a young lady.
Put up Marquis comments so everybody can see the comment. Oh, okay. So KD already knew I was going. So, but before we get back to that, put up Marquis' comment, man.
Disrespectful.
She told Kamari to turn his hearing aid.
She clapped right at Kamari. She clapped right at Kamari's face like, ugh.
Yo, all right.
Take that.
All right, Kamari, you know how to set up the StreamYard giveaway, right?
I do, but I forget the site.
The StreamYard.com/giveaway.
All
but
right.
we have to figure out what the hashtag is going to be.
K Boogie just told you.
K Diggy said tulip. See, y'all slanderous, but it's all good though. We can do that.
That's not slanderous.
Professor Chaos. I don't know where he coming from. He coming with the
my man. Yeah, he wilding.
Yeah, man.
I'll say this, and this is just
all right. Here you go. Hashtag hearing aid. Hold up.
Hashtag be
No, yeah, here we go. There we go, right there. That's it.
Jamil said hashtag besmirch.
I like that, but
yeah, that's it.
I want to say something about the treatment of people in this country, and all you need to know about the treatment of people in this country is that we have a president that's been elected, and he ran 3 races and he only won 2. And the 2 races he won are against women. And listen, and it is not because he's a better candidate than either woman. It's that this country hates women. That's my final say on that. So
I agree. Hold on. We need big energy on that. That's all facts. All facts.
It's not because he's a better candidate than either of the women he beat.
At all.
Not that these women were perfect candidates, but my man got 34 felony cases that he was convicted of, and he still was able to be elected the president.
But no, hold on, Core. Not only does he have,
listen, only because it was a woman running against him. And this country hates women, man. Like this country is, like I said, if you gotta like do levels of hate, women get high levels of hate, man. Like,
but no, not only that,
absolute high levels of hate.
But look at his cabinet positions. The pedo king, they put it in.
I'm not getting involved in any of the politics around that.
I'm just saying he's doing everything. He's doing everything he was found guilty of. That's all I'm saying.
All I wanted to say is that this country hates women. And be careful out there, ladies. Like, this country hates women. I'm not saying that I'm perfect because, like I said, I got stories that I can tell about what I've done that would make you say, damn, like you actually like women. But
but find that in the next episode of Corey Stories.
Yeah, but like the thing about it is that I respect women. You know what I mean? And a lot of people in this country don't. They have zero respect, like, for women. And so y'all ladies, y'all be careful out here. That's just my PSA.
All right, I am having a problem with this, Jimmy. Can you
are you on the actual site, the giveaway site?
Yeah.
All you have to do is pick which stream is going to, right? It tells you to pick which stream is going to.
I did that already. It won't let me do it.
And then in the comment, it won't let you pick the stream?
It won't. It just stays grayed out.
Interesting. Let me see if I can do it. Yeah. We're going to do Besmirch. By the way, be on the lookout for the new Besmirch t-shirts coming. I'm making up a Besmirch t-shirt.
The Besmirch movement.
The Besmirch t-shirts coming soon.
Yo,
all right, come on. You can put yourself on the $7 bro.
I got a 10-cent education, man. Y'all got to use words I understand, man.
Now, here's what's funny. Corey lying right now. So what y'all don't know is Corey and Jimmy, again, for y'all who not from Philly, they went to arguably the top high school in the city. Don't know dummies.
Not in the city, bro. In the country. When we went there, it was the number one public high school in the country.
Well, hold on though. I got a problem with you saying arguable.
And there was no argument when we went there. It was the number one. It was the number one public high school in the
I'm not arguing with you. Masterman.
He's laughing at Michelle's comment. He's laughing at Michelle's comment.
Masterman couldn't hold our nuts when we went there.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm just saying.
If you say so.
I'm just saying.
I hear you.
And then I'm not saying that Mastermen aren't, those people aren't smart. They just wasn't as smart as we were.
On some years they are the top high school in the state above y'all.
Now,
no, even back then.
Nah, bro. Get your life together, man. You talking crazy.
Who you talking about, Kamari?
I'm talking about Masterman.
Yes.
Listen, man. Listen. They were
You win.
They were good kids because
you
a lot of them came to
you,
Central and they were good. They were good at Central.
You
I'm
win.
not gonna say nothing crazy about it.
My high school is not even in the running. You having a problem too, Jim?
I got accepted into both, so I don't care. But listen though,
right.
I did.
So basically, they two brilliant black geniuses. That's my only point, y'all. That's my.
Oh, Kamari gonna end the show off by saying something nice about it. You cooked us all show. Now you're gonna call us.
I ain't cooked y'all. Stop lying. I started off saying I love y'all.
I appreciate you, good brother. Listen, Kamari, it won't even. So when it says it's grayed out, it won't even show the episode.
No, it just says choose a live stream. It won't do any of it.
Same here. I think it's because of the way we're sharing it, because it's doing the same for me. But I do have another way of doing this, by the way.
Okay.
This right here.
Just do the wheel. Just do the wheel.
Yeah,
okay.
This gonna take a little time. Like this is
do
the
wheel of names.
This is our old weirdo way of doing this, by the way. And this is where I'm gonna need your help at, Kamari. So we got to figure this out as we move forward because of the way we share this.
It's a work in progress. We'll get it. You said wheel of names. I remember that.
All right, you gonna pull it up or I'll pull it up? And, you know, it doesn't matter to me one way or the other. Whoa,
spell
hey,
wheel.
All right,
what I say now? What I say now?
Just go ahead. Just go ahead. Just go ahead, bro.
Oh my God. My God.
No, just go to willnames.com, right?
Jeez, I'm gonna pull it up. See all this? Oh my God.
We're not even saying nothing, man. Just go ahead. Just Wheel of Names, right? Share your screen while showing Wheel of Names. Let's say it that way. Oh man.
It's up.
So now this is the difficult part here, though, Kamari. This is why the StreamYard one is better. You got to erase all those out. And now we got to start from scratch, right? So we got to say from this point on, if you want to be put into our giveaway,
I got it.
Oh, what you doing? You gonna put everybody's name in? You gotta make sure folks
everybody who said besmirch.
All right, go ahead. You got it.
Everybody who said besmirch, right?
Yep, there you go. Everybody who said besmirch. And if you haven't put hashtag besmirch in the comment section, put hashtag besmirch in the comment section. For those that don't know how we usually do it, what we do is whoever wins, right? Whoa, what's going on here? I never seen that screen before. You writing some Python, code in the back end or something?
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Kamari, I haven't laughed this hard in a long time, yo.
That's Kamari, a good sign.
Yo, Kamari, bro. I don't know. We gotta do this more often, bro. I'm not even talking about just like you are funny, bro. Like absolutely hilarious. Like, oh man. You got my side hurting. Like we talk about side splitting laughter, yo. Hey, yo. Yeah, I just did
right.
Hey, yo.
All right, my fault. I'm sorry, yo. I can't help it.
Side splitting laughter. That's what I was talking about.
Let me say this. If you win, let us know that you're still here. You have to still be here. If you win, then you can send us your cash tag. You can send it to me directly. I'm at JW the Blueprint on everything. Or you can send it to @ByTheHood. Oh, matter of fact, here's one. Send it to the new page at the Black Rebels on IG.
No, Jim. Have them over here.
There you go. You go. You can email blackwealthrebels@gmail.com. You can do that as well. Or you can put your cash tag right in the comment section because we send it via Cash App. We're going to send you some Bitcoin. Approximately 25,000 Satoshis is what we're going to give away this evening. I might do a double. I might double up tonight just because I'm excited about, the Black Wealth Rebels.
Hard time.
Nah, say that for next week.
Okay. All right, my fault. I'll calm down. I'm gonna calm down. All right, y'all. So Kamari and Corey told me the FOH. So we giving away $25 to the winner. And all you got to do. I was trying to up it a little bit for y'all, but that's y'all.
No, let's do 50. Let's do 50.
Whoa.
Because I
50 to one winner. You want to do 25 for two different people, or
whatever way y'all want to do it.
Let's do two people. I want two winners. Two winners tonight, man. So two 25s. I know
Kamari
won because Kamari don't want to send y'all Bitcoin. Kamari want to send y'all VU. But listen, though.
No, do Bitcoin. Everybody's excited about Bitcoin. Give the people.
All right. First of all, our brothers in the building, man. Speaking of besmirching,
Don
Johnson's in the
city, yo.
Yeah, Don, you got to stop besmirching Philly, beloved, man. Like, you know, I love you. I mean, I love you like a fat kid love cake, man. But you got to stop besmirching Philly, bro. Anyway,
hey, yo.
But is he wrong?
Well, it depends. Hey, listen, man. I love my life in Philly, dog. I you know, but like I told him, I recognize that there's two different Phillies.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? I spend my time at Sprouts in Chestnut Hill. Like I be in different. I don't be in the Philly that y'all talking about.
Just say you bougie.
I've probably become more bougie as I get older. I ain't gonna lie to you. But that's not really trying to be bougie though, right? It's really just trying to protect my peace. I try to stay away from people in general.
Right? Yeah, you gotta put Ash.
I'm gonna share with y'all what Jimmy. I'm gonna share with y'all what Jimmy says about sitting in first class.
See. This is why I say, Kamari. This is why besmirch is the thing, right? We might make this our hashtag every week, besmirch, because I want to hear what you're gonna say. I want to hear what you're gonna say about what I said.
I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
No, you can say it. No, anything I tell you, it's fair game.
I'm not gonna say it.
No, listen, I don't care if you share it. If I said it, I said it.
I'm not flying first class. I'm back there with the peasants, like Jim like to call everybody that's not in first class.
I said what I told Kamari was what I told Kamari was I'll be straight up. I'll tell you exactly what I said. I told Kamari I don't fly in the back of the plane with the people from District 12. That's what I said.
And by the way, Jimmy, Corey is in that same.
Everybody else in District 13.
Yes.
He said he said you were District 13.
All right, so
wow, shit, bro.
It was a joke.
Do I got everybody?
And by the way, Corey, Kamari turned the tables on me because Kamari know that one of the things I like doing. This is like one of my personal hobbies. I do fly first class. I spend my money. I'm a cheap dude, but I spend money on travel and gadgets.
I got you, Ashley. Listen, Ashley, you're my dog now.
So here's what I do, y'all. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I sit in first class and then I cut my video on and I record all the 6 Fs that walk past me upset. Right. So I told Kamari, me and Kamari was catching a plane somewhere. I think when we went to New Orleans. And I told him, I was like, all right, so I'm gonna cut it on. I tried to get footage of Kamari, but Kamari turned the tables on me. He walks on the plane getting footage of me talking crazy. So, you know.
And I damn sure did.
Yeah, he did. I mean, it was cool though. He got me, but he still had to go to District 12, so it was all good.
Listen, I'm from the baby all day.
I caught him. Yo, see, that's why I mess with Marquis. I gotta use that too. All y'all 23Bs. Listen, man, it is what it is, man. I love travel, man. Shout out to everybody. Yo, if we got anybody watching who's out in like Amsterdam, I'll be there in a couple weeks, man. So, like, you know, because you never know who's watching this content. It's not a flex, bro. It's not a flex. It's not a flex, but you never know. I was looking at some of the folks that comment and watch our channel, and it's like I see the people from all over the world. I'm like, how did you even hear about us? Like, we got a huge following in South Africa. Like, who went to South Africa and shared by the hood? Like, how'd that even happen?
So hold on, Jimmy. I just want to make sure I got the count correct. I'm going to read off everybody's name. If I missed y'all, let me know. About the wallet, Jarrell Davis, Michelle Allen, Edvard LaRosse, Brandon Griffin, K. Diggy, Tay Renee, Lorraine D, Noble Purpose, Rich Snet, LaFleur, I think I got that right. LaFemme, Ashley, LaFame, I'm saying that wrong. Ashley, Daniel Tomlinson, Down to Earth.
Yo, see, Marquia says she got a huge African following on Facebook and it throws me off. Yo, one of our top 3 markets that took me out. So obviously our number 1 market is Philly. And I think it's Philly, New York, Atlanta, but the 4th one took me out. Our 4th biggest following is in Memphis. And I guess I got to give Chastity credit for that because I don't know how people from Memphis found it, but Memphis Dog, there was an article on like Fox Memphis about it. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on with Memphis.
Sipping on some scissor. Sipping on some scissor.
People in Memphis love it. So shout to Memphis too, man.
I guess we got everybody. Going once, going twice.
Jamil said you don't have him. That's Jigga 1017. He said he's the one that came up with the hashtag and you didn't put him in there.
No, I got Jigga in there. He was one of the first ones.
Where is he at?
Oh, I thought I had Jigga. Because Jigga been here for a minute.
That's
why I asked,
man. And by the way, if you want to know anything that's going on YouTube, you got to ask Jamil. Jamil spends more time on YouTube than anybody I know, with the exception of Corey's son. Yep. And Jamil be knowing about all the ratchet people beefing with each other. He be knowing all the conscious brothers that's clapping at each other. Yeah, Marquia said your cataracts acting up, bro.
And why did I write Dave Cataracts? Marquia, I'm about to cuss you out. You ain't right.
She right at your throat, bro.
She always at my throat. She don't love me.
I love it. We got to bring her on the show to clap at you live.
Right?
All right. No, listen. I love real rap. Some of my best performing content on TikTok is with Marquia. Marquia is a credit expert, credential. She's the shit. So she can always come on where I'm at. Not if she's going to be calling me about cataracts, though. I might have to cut her ass out.
Hold on. Professor K said K Diggy will win. K Diggy, congrats, bro. He's saying it already. Like, what if that is K Diggy?
Crazy. This Professor Chaos dude. Wow.
What if that is K Diggy? K Diggy got a couple channels. Like, I don't know.
Hey, listen, I ain't mad at him. I'm just saying.
All right, so we're gonna do 225. But the thing is, you gotta let us know that you're still here. Gotta let us know you're still here, and then you're gonna win the,
Marquia, you've been shooting at me. Hold on. Marquia, you've been shooting at me. Why are you not in the contest? You don't want no Bitcoin? You don't want no free money?
Man, she chilling.
She got a new gig.
That's why she don't need our Bitcoin. Get out of here. Like, she told us FOH.
Listen, she got babies.
Hey, listen, I ain't mad at y'all.
All right.
Let the people have it. I love it. All right, let's get it then. Let's spin, Kamari. Let's see who's the first winner.
All right.
And the winner is.
And the winner is.
Oh, that's wrong.
Hold up. All right. I thought it was about to be K Big. I was about to say, hold up. Miss Edie, are you still here? That's the first question. Before you spin again, don't say yet. Let's see if Miss Edie's here.
She here.
We gotta make sure. Because the thing is, when people like don't stay around, we respin their win and let them see it on a replay.
We do. Let us know you here, Miss Edie.
That's all. Just put a comment and say I'm still here.
I'm gonna put a star. Here.
Put a star where?
Yep. There you go. Miss Edie's still there. There
she go. All right, so Miss Edie,
shoot us a message. What she win, Jim? Tell her what she win.
You win $25 in Bitcoin. You just give us your cash tag. You could send it to Kamari, send it to me, send it to Corey. You could put it in the chat if you want. If you don't want everybody to
please send it to.
If you want to get paid soon, don't send it to me.
Please send it to blackwolfrebels@gmail.com.
You can send an email there and say, hey, I won. I'm Miss Edie. Here's my cash tag. By the way, send it this evening because I want to pay you ASAP.
Send it now.
We like to pay the same money.
ASAP Rocky.
We got a 10-minute clause.
I like that though. Let's start doing that. Because I've had folks that won in the past and they send me a message on like next Wednesday, like, yo. I'm like, bro, I don't even we always ready for the next one.
I don't even remember you winning.
blackwealthrebels@gmail.com. So we got Miss Edie with the first one.
Put Molly in there. You gotta put Molly in there.
Oh, that's the homie. Now, Molly, you late, but since you peoples.
Man, listen.
Didn't he win last week? I think he won last week.
Yeah, he did. His Bitcoin went up like 40% in a week.
Shout out to those that have been watching for years. Shout out to those that have been watching for years that one back when it was like 15 grand and y'all won.
Right. Sitting
All right,
on
I
a
got
dump
you in
truck,
mind.
sitting on
I
a
got
dump
you.
truck full of Bitcoin.
All right, we about to spin the wheel. Make sure if you win, email blackwealthrebels@gmail.com.
Please do. Please send an email. That's our new way. You got to send it via there. And by the way, go to blackwealthrebels.com and sign up ASAP.
Rocky.
All right, Rich, are you here?
Hold on. Look at what Molly did. Hold on. Look at what Molly did. So we got to spin again. Now that's love right there. He won last week, and he like, no, keep giving it to the people because I already ate. Let somebody else eat.
What? No. He was talking about you putting them in the giveaway. What are you talking about,
bro?
Wait a minute.
Which Kamari talking about?
He said, no, share with the people. Y'all ain't, maybe I'm reading.
Oh, I just got a cash app from the passer, man. Pastor Antonio Eubanks. Yo, he just literally sent me $25. Said get us away too.
All right, so we got. All right, so
our community is dope, man. Pastor said give another 25 away, man. So that's 3 winners right now. So we got Rich. Rich is still here, right?
All right, so
we already had winners. So now we got one more to give away, man.
Okay.
This one is courtesy of Pastor Antonio Eubanks,
the sponsor.
Ministries. So we're gonna give away another one. This is a sponsor one. Hey, you gotta remove folks when they win, though.
I did.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
You know what?
I don't like you call him Pastor a sponsor like that either, man. Like it's not that you call him a sponsor; it's how you said it, bro.
Endorser? What? Come on, man.
It's not that you called him a sponsor; it's the way you said it, man.
How did I say it?
No. How he said it, Corey? He said like he was a pimp or something?
Yeah, like he. Never mind, man.
I ain't hear it, so I don't know.
Like he a man in the night. Passing's a married man, man. Don't call my man a sponsor like that. Like you call my man a sponsor,
y'all
like
go.
he out here.
Come on,
don't say y'all. Corey said that. Don't say y'all. Don't say y'all. That's Corey.
It's the same. See, but hold on. No. This is shit I be talking about. They be jumping on me for no damn reason. I ain't saying pause for that either.
Listen, there's a high correlation between pimps and pastors, though. But pastor's not that kind of guy. Pastor is the real one. Man.
I wouldn't even put that out there about him. Listen, I've never met Pastor.
No,
hold on. I've never met Pastor in person. But every time I hear that man talk, I do hear God working through him. He on that shit.
No. Listen, I got a whole like section of my notes full of like pastor quotes, man. Pastor got bars. I told Pastor he must have been a battle rap before a pastor, man. And Pastor said before he said I wasn't even a when I wasn't married. I would say I agree with that, but I lived a different life. Corey, no, I got the spirit in me.
The spirit is strong.
The spirit is strong in me. Pastor, I can't co-sign that because I'm a different breed, man. Like I love it.
So hold on, I want to clear this out. This conspiracy Corey's got going on.
Yo.
Pastor, please don't take his comments seriously. I would never besmirch you or disparage you, sir. We don't do that over here. Boy. All black love, all day.
Just watch.
All right, shout to Miss Edie. Miss Edie already sent her email. So now we're waiting for the other email from Rich. So I was just saying, Pastor. I can't co-sign that because when I wasn't a married man, the spirit was strong. But I'm sorry.
All right, so we got
one more to give away. This one is courtesy.
One more. So go ahead, Jimmy. Say it. Courtesy of. God damn it.
Courtesy of Pastor Antonio Eubanks, our brother, man, he always helps us give away, man. So. And I want to also give Pastor a shout out too, because every year, and I just told y'all, we did our camp for 10 years straight. And our camp, for those who don't know, is completely free for kids ages 5 and up. We do it all out of our own pockets, but our community always helps us. And Pastor is there every year and donates to our camp. So I want to make sure that I always acknowledge
every
Pastor
year.
Every year, he like, here, something for you.
That's love. That's love.
Always something for the baby.
Absolutely. Pastor, I wasn't always a pastor though. He letting y'all know. He was outside. That's what led him to the cloth.
All right, the last one. We got one more to holler. Brandon.
You know my question. Is Brandon still here?
Ooh.
Is Brandon still here?
Going once.
Pastor.
Oh, there it is.
That's it.
All right, Brandon. Send the email, Brandon.
I'm dropping mine right here.
Brandon, send the email.
No, that's perfect. That's actually better.
I'm dropping mine. I'm
That's
dropping
better.
mine right here.
Brandon, send the email. We want the emails, y'all. We need the emails.
All right, so we got Brandon. Brandon, send the emails. Give him the email address again, Kamari.
Yes, sir.
Kamari's right. We should make it. Corey, I do like the idea of having them all come through one way. So blackwealthrebels@gmail.com. And I already got Miss Edie's email. She ain't playing with y'all. She about to get hers. As soon as we hang up here, Miss Edie getting hers because she already sent the email. She ain't playing no games.
Give her chicken.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Professor Chaos. That's got to be K Dickie's other channel, man. Listen, y'all, we appreciate it. But before we get out of here, I want to say this: blackwealthrebels.com. That is our collaborative project. It's by the hood. It's the finance rebel. Together, we make up blackwealthrebels.com.
And you never know. We might have more in the
There's
family.
a Patreon there. We got a lot of live classes. Oh, yeah. We got free tier as well. But, listen, we got all kinds of tiers. You can see what's coming up with there as well. Look out for the new Beast Merch t-shirt from Black Wealth Rebels. So Jamil, for you who if you may not understand this, we had a nice run with MDC, but we everybody got other stuff going on in life, so we no longer have the MDC. But the difference between BWR versus MDC is kind of structured a little bit. Well, the difference is this: the Black Wealth Rebels, we are dropping a lot of content that's outside of classes. MDC was all classes. Black Wealth Rebels, we will have classes back there, but it's also content as well. And there's a community aspect to it as well, because the thing about MDC is we were brothers from all over the nation that did that together. All of us are local, so we're going to do live events right here in Philadelphia and hopefully outside of Philadelphia to bring people together. And the idea of that is all Black-owned establishments. All of our live stuff will be done at Black-owned establishments to drive traffic to those Black-owned establishments and just fellowship together, man. In our camp, we'll be hearing some information about our camp soon. We're working on new ideas for that. I also got to, for some of the parents, man, I got to try to reach out to y'all because y'all gave me bad email addresses. Because I still got to make some payments for the last camp. Because for those who don't know, all the money that comes in for the camp, we give right back out to the kids. So, that's what it is. And by the way, this has been a long show just because we were just trying to announce this. So hopefully y'all come back next week. All shows. we usually on here for about an hour, not 2 hours. But, we did have fun this evening. We got a lot of coming from Kamari's end, but it is what it is.
But listen, an inspiration of Anthony.
BlackWealthRebels.com.
Anthony always got people drinking on his show, so I might have to sip something next week, y'all. Keep my nerves calm.
Hopefully, it's some Uncle Nearest.
What? Of course, it's something Black. You don't have to say
that's all
that.
I'm saying. I feel like if you're gonna be on the Black Wealth Rebels, you can't be out here like drinking 6F drinks.
Let everybody know what 6F is.
So
if you are not.
All right. So if you don't want to, I'm not going to tell you what 6F is. Just look up 6F. Just look up. Matter of fact, go to Google, put in 6F Urban Dictionary, and you'll see what 6F is. Adrian, MDC is not running anymore. The MDC is not running right now. Shout outs from the MDC. But go sign up at our Black Wealth Rebels too to get some of our content and classes and everything there too. So go check that out. We appreciate it, man. I'm about to go see how many people actually followed through and signed up with the Black Wealth Rebels, right? There's a free tier. For those that don't want to spend any chicken, there's a free tier. So it doesn't cost you anything just to support us. For those that won, you will get your Bitcoin within the next 15 minutes. All right, man. With that being said, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Please stay safe. It's a holiday week next week. So we still gonna be on Friday. Come on, you gonna be on Friday? I know it's Black Friday. I don't know if you're gonna be out in line or something like I don't
Hell
know
no.
that,
And yes, I'm gonna be here. I'm here every week.
So I may or may not be here depending on time when my flight land, because I'm leaving Friday to come back. So
okay, you flying back from Houston on Friday?
Yeah, I'm coming back on Friday.
Okay. Hey, well, listen. Here's the thing, though. Even if you're not me and Kamar, somebody gonna be here on Friday. We're gonna do another giveaway for Black Friday.
Listen, if I'm not on a plane, even if I'm walking around, I'm gonna be here.
And so do this.
Okay. All right.
And so before we leave, also do the show so y'all don't miss any shows on the YouTube. Make sure you're following Baba Hood. If you're not already, make sure you're following me, the Finance Rebel, so then that way you don't miss us at all. The Finance Rebel.
Yo, Ant said camping out on lines is 6F behavior. All right, y'all.
I agree.
Stay safe, y'all. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Remember, please share it out too. BlackWealthRebels.com. Yeah, I call it a holiday hell day or whatever Nas said. All right, y'all. We love y'all. Stay safe.
See y'all later.
Peace. Peace.